Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom. Welcome again to 100 Days of Wisdom. Today is day 64. Today only something. You need an enemy. I'm sure some people say, I don't need no enemy. Let me tell you, the enemy I'm using here is a figurative, statement, and I want you to please follow me carefully. Don't judge me, just listen, all right? He said a person that discovers a friend is powerful, okay? But you see, when you discover an enemy is the person that will push you. A friend just loves you the way you are. An enemy will push you to go further than what you have currently been doing. An enemy, will cause you to run and, scare heights you will not be able to scare. It's like if you are running with your friends, on the street, all right? There's a way you run if they are pursuing you. But when a lion is pursuing you, yourself, you discover strength and potential you never know that you had before. So enemy is just like walking, all right? When you need, or enemy and friends just like walking, you need a balance, because if there's no balance, all of us will be floating, all right, in the outer space. But you need that balance. It's just like David. The enemy that came across to David's life was Goliath, and he was an anointed person to announce David. So David has been anointed, but he was not yet announced. It took a Goliath for him to become announced. It took him for him to go to the next level. So when an enemy walks into your life, rejoice, because you're about to go to the next level. Rejoice when an enemy shows up. Rejoice when an enemy shows up and you see a mighty enemy. It means that shows you the size and is a pointer to your potential, the type of enemy you see. Unlike mentors who brings out the best, out of you intentionally, an enemy brings out to you without even knowing that's what he or she is doing. So enemies are as necessary as friends. I need to say that again. Enemies, they are as necessary as friends. The wisdom book tells us that, our tables, all right, that God prepare a feast for us in the presence of our enemy. Actually, what he's trying to say there is that God is going to push us forward, and then we're going to get result because we are pushed forward by those enemies. When you hear this, make sure that you are not thinking that it's about you going to look for trouble. No, it's not about you, for instance, pouring water, from a 3-story building upon somebody, or going to the office to make an enemy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should go and make an enemy. These are type of people who, that wants to harm you. They want to cut you short. They want to inflict harm on you. They want to harm you, but you don't want to harm yourself. That's self-inflicting pain. You do not want to do that for yourself. You want to make sure that you are deliberately not creating problems. Then when somebody actually decide to come against you, say things that are not true about you, and swore to be an enemy for you, now you are now in the state where you can become stronger. We are all talking about persons who have vowed, people who have vowed to make your life miserable. I want you to know this. You will outlive the current enemies in your life. You are going to outlive them. The enemy that thought that they are strong, you're going to be stronger than them. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray that your hidden potential is coming out through the activity of this enemy. You're going to have the last laugh. And when all is said and done, you're going to still be standing. I cherish you and I value you. Join me every Saturday by 9 p.m. on my Facebook page, Osiri Wisdom, as we take on Wisdom Shift Live. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Osiri Wisdom. I cherish you and I value you.